Good evening all, thank you for joining me on this fine evening. We're going to be talking about MANA. Now we've not looked at this one for a long time, but after today and of course the previous 2 days, we've seen some real interesting action. According to TradingView, we're up so far by about 7.43% on the day, and again right now we're looking like we're coming into a very interesting point. The question is, where do we go from here? Now we are going to be looking at the technicals of this very quickly. Again, I'm just going to go over it as quickly as we can, cover the key details which I think you guys should know regarding what's gone on in the past 5 days, but also quickly looking at the past month. So we've not looked at this one for a long time. Let's get the context in the wider chart first. The past 3 months has been pretty brutal for this one, coming down in that period as a lot of stocks and cryptos also have been. The past month though looking quite a bit better, again starting the month off on a price point around this level here at 75 cents. Now again, that did come in useful again as we found a support there quite recently on the 13th, but yeah, before that we were seeing pretty decent growth, again breaking out of the levels that we haven't seen for a while, coming all the way up to this point here, which is over the $1 mark, which is obviously absolutely fantastic. You can see that from there we did find a nice support level at the price point around 81 cents. That's held up a few times from this level all the way over to here. Now again, recently we had difficulty breaking above 93 in this time period, but that has now happened, so the question is, where do we go from here? Now for this I'm going to come into the 5-day chart and highlight the key levels that I am looking for. Now again, I'm not here to give you guys a buy or sell signal, that's for you to make your minds up on. What I am here to do though is highlight the key things which I am looking for on these charts. Now in the past 5 days you're going to be seeing one thing's clear: absolute low coming in around the 82 cent mark, and again a little bit higher than that we're finding a support at the level of 83.6. Now if we do start to fall again, we want to see our next support be either at the levels of 94.2, because that was a nice level of support for us or rather it was a nice level of resistance that we were able to now break above, so we want to see if that comes down now to hold as a support. Again, above that, you could argue that we're looking for 96.5 to hold up. That was a support in the last couple minutes and hours, but obviously a little bit more objectively, we're seeing that lower level which could be holding up. But realistically, if we want to see this one do well going forwards into tomorrow and the rest of the week, we want to ultimately see this one push past $1. Now it's not very far away now at all, and you're going to be seeing at that $1 price point, especially when we zoom in to the last couple of hours. Again, we're having difficulty breaking above it. Round about here is the $1 mark. You're going to be seeing us bounce up next to it, hit it, come back down. Again, we're forming that nice trend. It's a slow but steady angle, as you can see, slowly moving up. We're seeing higher highs and lower lows, and again the question is now, what happens? Do we see another breakout, or are we going to see this one cool down a bit before our next run? Now again, we've already established the levels that we would be looking for if we do see a cool down. Again, the lowest I would be looking for would definitely be around the 90 cent range. Again, a little bit lower than that, you could argue 87, but we want to see this one stay in the 80s, the high 80s, all the way to the low 90s as an absolute base. And again, above that, the clear level that we're looking to break above is the $1 mark. Now, if we do manage to get above the $1 mark, let's have a look at other levels which we could see difficulty at. And again, for this, we'll have to go back for the wider context. So again, historically, we have had difficulty coming up to $1 anyway. And when we come into the past 3 months, we really need to zoom out that far to see a point where we have risen above that level. So if we can zoom out a bit and get the wider view on the chart, you're going to be seeing we saw that extreme price action. So again, I'm going to be saying, in my opinion, what we want to see is we want to see a break above the point of $1 first, then we're going to be going a bit higher, looking to break above the 1.5, 1.10 and 1.20 mark. Now again, the ultimate highs that we're looking to break above are significantly higher than that, coming all the way up to the $2 plus mark, as you will remember, but I think that is quite far off where we are right now. So I think realistically the key things which we should be looking for at the moment, a clear and clean break above $1 is our first step, then above to 1.10 as you're going to be seeing. We had difficulty there in the June period. then all the way up to the 120, 130 mark. But yeah, it's pretty plain and simple as to what I'm looking for tomorrow at least, and probably for the rest of the week. A clean break above $1 is absolutely feasible, coming very close to it now. We want to see some support above that first, and again, if we do see that, I will make another video based on where this could be going in the future post that. Anyway, that's been all that I wanted to share with you guys. Hope it was useful. Again, if it was, do subscribe. I'm going to say goodbye for now.